Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
So we are doing probably the second mission now. Lilac and gooseberries. We need to find Yennefer, or ask about Yennefer. Falagar wrote me in the comments that I can walk with by holding control. Yes, that helps. Thank you. So let's talk to these two guys.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Options marked like this will make use of the Anxi sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation, invest the delusion ability in the character panel. Alright, let's use the sign.
Red-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Okay. So do we have a journal or something? Yes. Yennefer had contacted Geralt. Finally, they had not seen each other in years, and she'd sent him a letter smelling of lilac and gooseberries, of course, asking him to meet her in the village of Willoughby. About a matter of great importance, she had written. So was his wont when it came to all things. Yennefer, the Witcher, raced off at breakneck speed. Alas, he arrived too late. Passing armies had razed Willoughby to the ground. Yennefer was nowhere in sight. With the help of Vesemir, from whom Geralt had encountered along the way, Geralt picked up her trail, which the two Witchers then followed. Yen had ridden north, traversing wild lands and battlefields at great speed. She was in a hurry. Perhaps she was in trouble. With so much we have found out, so we should travel north. Maybe this guy knows as well.
Be gone! We'll not talk to you.
Yeah. Elsa told us everything she knows. What's this done for? Oh, just a storage.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
For what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in noggin.
They're playing this card game with the collecting cards. Excuse me, guys.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war. Maybe she led the battle.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Novigrad. What was it about Novigrad we need to know? I wonder if our if the bestiary and this info screen and the like this information management in this game also contains places, not only beasts and people, but also places. I'd like to read about Novigrad, but it seems like the capital of the northern realm.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Yep.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
I don't like Geralt's voice acting too much, or the voice actor who is voice acting Geralt. I mean, just doesn't fit. The voice is just too badass and too cool. I think he had a different voice. In my
Gotta go. So long.
imagination.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
I guess this is one of the few opportunities to learn this card game. So let's do this.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
Darksider is asking whether I'm enjoying the game so far. Yes, it's okay with the simple difficulty. It is quite enjoyable. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates clash of two armies into battle. The players are generals, the cards are their forces. Choose a card to draw. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use these wisely. So we can either draw one of these unit card strength is 1 here, okay. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. This indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be played. Close combat, range combat, siege combat, okay. And this is a special ability. The Kaidweni Siege Expert special ability is called Morale Boost, which grants +1 strength to all units in the row below. In the row below. In the row below, siege is nothing. So is this useless? Weather cards are a type of special cards to reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. Frost reduces attack, mist and fog attack reduces ranged attack, and wet and rain reduces the strength of the siege cards. I guess biting, frost. At the start of each game you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. But let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Here's the battlefield. This is your side. So how many cards can I position their opponent's side? Okay. During each turn a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Aha. Leaders. Each deck has a leader. This leader grants you a special ability which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing X. This is my leader. And what is his special ability? Press Enter to select a card from your hand. Press Enter again to place it on the battlefield. Let's place these. Death mold. I once made a prisoner vomit his own entrails. Ah, good times. So what? Did I select this now? Total number, the total strength. The number on the right shows the total strength of that row, okay, and the total number is the sum of that, okay. At the end of the highest total strength wins. During your turn you can pass by holding down space. Once you pass you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you're confident that you can win with the units you already have in play, or to let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. End of round. A round ends once both players have passed. The players then compare total strength of the units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded and both players' total strength are reset to 0. Ah, now this I should have known before I selected a card to play. So what? I mean, didn't I win this? I thought I place a card, he places a card, we battle, I mean, we compare our total strengths, and next round is on. I still don't understand this. Hello guys, Sanguinet and others. So let's take a look at this card. What if I pass now? Why didn't I? So how many rounds are there before the fight starts? Okay, I mean, is it only 2 rounds? Nobody told me that. Yeah, place it. When will the fight finally start? And if I pass, the battle will begin? I guess we will lose now. Okay, so we've won the round somehow. Okay. There is no shame in passing and letting your opponent win a round. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for later. Each deck also features own heroes. Heroes are high value cards, immune to the effects of special cards. These are powerful cards, can turn the tide of battle. Okay. Yeah, good game, good game. Acquire more powerful cards by completing quests or purchasing them for vendors. Good. This is the summary, how it went. So escape.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Which is Oxenfurt? Ah, it was in Oxenfurt. What was that big hook on Geralt's belt? Are these cards up for grabs? You've got a new Gwent card. If you want to examine it... Ah, I have a quest update. When one of your quests is updated, a notification will appear on the screen. If you are not currently tracking the quest, you can press V to start tracking it. Okay, I don't want to track it now. Guess these cards are not up for grabs. Look, what's the talk icon doing when I rotate the view? It's marching away from... I guess that's okay. So we've talked to the scholar. Who's this guy? Gaunter O'Dim.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Finding her, that'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsies never hurt a soul.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Oh yes.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Dim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Not so sure, but partially.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Perhaps. So, character map, world map, yeah. Ah. And what? And this is. Why doesn't it show the name of this village? There's a notice board here. Ransack to village. I guess we've rode through that. At the ford was where we've helped the merchant. I don't remember this bridge. There's a shopkeeper. We can store items here. Innkeeper, we have a horse, and there is a notice board, and this is probably the garrison, or what he talked about, that they rode north. But if they rode north, could have ended up here as well, right? It's not exactly north, unless this map hasn't got the north at the top. Here you are your currently equipped items. We don't have a ranged weapon, chest armor. Weapons is in my travel bag. Why is there so little? I think we've collected. We've collected some loot from the... Ah, okay. Woven hour temporarily lowers the required level of all items by 2. What does it help? Oh, it helps. I could probably, in order to equip certain items, you need to have a certain character level, and this Woven Hour allows you to equip higher level items. Tawny Owl. Okay. Oh, this is about the card game. Good. Ashes. Oh, this is... interesting. Good. I don't know. I don't want to go into alchemy too much now. So, there is possibility to store items here. But I think I'll keep all my items for now, because I'll try to sell them for profit here at the merchant.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
Giving me no choice.
So, fist fight.
Nice meeting you.
The cat didn't run away. That's so unnatural. Is there any loot? Can I place a bomb in his pocket?
Looking for trouble?
I mean, a bomb which would go off then. Timed bomb. Your game state will be automatically saved when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. The world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beasts and bandits, and countless other dangers. Good. Hey, there are kids.
Ow! Bright-eyed Hellraiser.
There's my horse. I'm oh, they are growing
What
here.
will Ernest prophesied before he turned his toes up? That war was nigh. Lucky he didn't live to see it himself.
You talk bigger bollocks than a new rates unicorn.
There was this bulletin board, and there was a merchant here. Oh, is the merchant we've saved?
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Yeah, actually you could use some of the weapons I found.
Let me have a look at your stock.
What does he have? Empty bottle. Oh, the cards are really expensive. Amateur weapon repair kit. Master item. I probably would need an armor repair skill for it. Can we sell him this? For how much? Oh, there was... So is there no bartering or anything like that? Oh, the torch. We can equip a torch. Torn out page. Griffin decoction. Taking damage rises damage resistance up to an upper limit. Oh. This is neat. So it's an alchemical formula to how to craft a potion of Griffin decoction. It is very expensive. I'm not sure we should spend money on that now. But how else would we learn alchemy? I've actually sold everything I wanted to sell, so long.
Take care.
Looking for trouble?
I am not looking for troubles. Let me take a look at these signs here. So I've checked it. It looks sort of like this glagolitic script, but it is not entirely. I mean, it uses signs which I could not find in the glagolitic script. somewhere between Glagolitic and Amharic. what it looks like. What does this thing mean? I like the playing kids. Is this some sort of ingredient? Blow ball. You hiding, boy?
My dad had a sword once too.
Who? What? Whatever.
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
There's blood on the ground here. So Nilfgaardian soldier, he is the new force of order here, I suppose.
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
No.
We's catching snails.
I'll go and see the bulletin board. Is this some sort of a... Oh, it's just peasants.
We's catching snails.
It's getting dark. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to read anything. Geralt has learned from experience to keep a close eye on his surroundings as he travels, for he never knows when he'll run into someone or something of interest. A damsel in distress, a merchant peddling rare wares, or a nest of pesky monsters. Such locations are marked on your map with the following icons. This is a notice board, this is a quest giver, it's a merchant, armorer, blacksmith, herbalist, alchemist, place of power, monster nest, armorer's table, and a grindstone. So, what? Oh boy. That was a horrible accident. Am I going to prison now?
Hey! Oh, come on!
That certainly didn't make good impression. So, Imperial Edict number 18, let it hereby be known that by order of His Imperial High Command, all able-bodied men of White Orchard must present themselves at the village inn equipped with shovel, hoe, or a pickaxe of their own provision. The fields near the village are littered with corpses, and given the warm spring we are currently experiencing, the High Command fears the rotting bodies might bring contagion to the village. Let this stand as proof to the residents of White Orchard that their new rulers care for their safety and shall defend them not only from bandits but also from disease by introducing measures which have long been standard in the civilized world. Any man refusing to comply with this order will be flogged and put in the stocks. Signed, Captain Peter Sar Gwynley. Okay. We don't need this note. Looking to borrow a plough. Hey lads, here, there any among you can lend me a plough? Thing is, mine smacked up against stone and mine feels so hard, bent all over. Rocket. The new order. This Thursday, all peasants living nearby are invited to come listen to Captain Peter Sar Gwynleve speak on the subject of laws soon to be introduced in these lands by writ of our most gracious sovereign Emir van Emrys. Attendance is not obligatory, but every resident of White Orchard should partake of this opportunity to learn what rights they will enjoy and duties they will have under the new order. Good folk, you no longer live in a barbarous land when every man does does as he sees fit. You are now part of the great empire of Nilfgaard. Nilfgaardian law now protects you, yet it also ascribes you new obligations. Imperial forces have brought you the torch of enlightenment. Grab hold of it, and your dark age shall soon give way to a bright new era. Nilfgaardian lessons. Heil Kerzair ir igloir Artfein Esnar. Don't understand what you just read? No wonder, it's in Nilfgaardian. I think I understand, because I know Sapkowski was using like old, some archaic or archaizing German, so it could mean, I think it means something like "Hail people." This here is yeah, something like dignity and glory. It's like a wish, maybe. I mean, and art fein is nar. Something is near. What is art fein? Es nar could mean is near, and I don't know. It is Nilfgaardian. Soon half the world will be speaking this mysterious tongue, so you'd better start training it now. And yours truly can help you with that. For a very modest fee, Ernest Vicovaro. Good. We can learn that later. Brother missing. My brother went to fight the Black Ones. Who are the Black Ones? I've got reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say, and you'll be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground at the least, like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him near the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpsers prowling the battleground. So I seek a man brave, able with sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastian. I won't pay much, for I've not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude and sure to show it aplenty. Any man willing to help, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard, near the bridge. I've made camp there, Dune Wildenwert. Now that could be a job for us. And a contract, Devil by the Well. Good folk. I know there's a war on, and every man's got trouble enough of his own, but perhaps there is one of you who could help a father in need. You all surely know the well in the ruined village, and the devil that guards it with a jealous fury. And if you don't know well, come and ask, and I'll tell you all about it. Whoever drives that monster away from the well will get a fat purse full of gold, so just don't tarry, for it's an urgent matter. Odolan. I like these old names. Odolan. Actually a town in Czech Republic. Odolena voda. Odolan's water is called. Yeah, so we've got 2 contracts. We haven't got them. Probably I have to take them. I guess I don't know what's more important, whether to do the main quest or the side quest, and whether the main quest has some timed events where I have to accomplish things before a certain date or point in time, or whether I can just spend time doing side quests. But let's take both of these. We have undiscovered location. There is much of interest to be found in the world's dense forests and fog-clad swamps. Whenever you peruse a notice board, markers will appear on your minimap to indicate potentially interesting places. See them out to learn what secrets they hold. Okay. Okay. Every important will be marked on the world map. So how do you actually change the quest? I thought V would change the quest. Okay, well, let's why can't I change the quest by pressing V? Witcher contracts. We've got 2 contracts. Secondary quest. Missing in action. Oh, so the quest marked with the... No, I mean... Missing in action. Geralt was not alone searching White Orchard for a lost loved one. Witcher also found the notice of a peasant seeking his brother. The brother left home to take up armed forces. So yes, now let's do this quest. Let's see how the quest mechanic works. We can summon Roach. Guess I can't. Maybe it's because he's tied up at the inn. But it's dark, shouldn't we just wait for the day? Where is Vesemir?
He's catching snails!
Come on.
He's catching snails!
Pouring like this on the boat.
Satisfied. Now you can roll in your muck.
Weather's changing quickly.
Slow now. Whoa. Take it easy.
Uh-huh. Good, I got the idea.
Run, Roach. Whoa!
So this is the burnt down thing. I think we've rode across this. Oh, there is some red points here.
Move it.
Wow, look at that.
Whoa there, Roach.
So, we'll look for Bastion later once it's safe.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
Yeah, why are we having this conversation? I already have his contract. I can talk about that.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers, feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Sure, that's why I'm here.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
Who would have thought? But I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Where's my horse? Summon my horse. Oh, there he is. Why doesn't he come to me when I summon him?
Slow now. Whoa.
Who hangs these corpses? Even the Emir Empire or whatever it is called knows that this causes disease. They can. Oh, so the night was pretty short. We rode through the night somehow.
Whoa there, Roach.
Oh, we must go off-road. We don't actually need to go off-road. I hear wolves.
Slower.
He's here, isn't he? Yeah.
Not so fast, Roach.
This is where we've been. And I see those corpse eaters, those ghouls. At least 3 of them.
You're here, good. Bastian... His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastian quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastian. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Okay, objectives will sometimes direct you to a general area when the exact position of your target is unknown. Oh, this is good. Go to the marked area. Yeah, I should prepare the sign. When is the... okay, here. If you have multiple items in your pockets, you can switch between them using this. Use this. I don't want to. Telekinetic blast influences opponent's minds, deals fire damage, protective shield, magic trap. Telekinetic blast. Okay. How do I prepare my sword? I have a steel... it's not the steel weapon I need the silver weapon. Because we are fighting beasts. Okay, use your witcher senses. You okay, buddy? Okay. There is some loot. do I sense? Oh, here is something. This is... There seems to be a flower on this shield. So what? Okay, examine. When you find or track other clues, close examine. Okay, I know this already. Why do you tell me?
him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
Well then...
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Oh, still nothing.
Oh, about this. Well, who's this? This him? For shields with small white flowers. Okay, we can loot this. This is a shield with a small white flower. I don't know whether I should bother with gathering these weapons. I often want to press space when I want to loot them.
Reckon this ain't a good time to chat? Let's do what we've come for and get out of here.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea. Once I'm here, I will take everything this battlefield has to offer.
Where are you going? You want those ghouls to eat me alive? Stop running like a scalded cat. Help me!
Yeah, okay, okay. What am I supposed to do? It should be here in this area, right? Oh, here. What is this? This him?
Reckon this ain't a good time to chat? Let's do what we've come for and get out of here.
Yeah, what about this guy?
Reckon this ain't a good time to chat? Let's do what we've come for and get out of here.
Look at this. This got one flower. Quest updated. Okay, quest is updated, but wait a moment. Find Dune using Witcher searches Tamarian shields with small flowers paint on them. Well, yes, and what? This is such a shield. Examine. Ah, here, I need this examine thing.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son.
Oh. Okay, so I guess I'm...
Come on, Hussar! Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
It will soon get dark. This is difficult. Here. Is this a shield? Examine this.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son.
Okay.
Come on, Hussar! Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
That. How about this? Can't we examine this? No. Probably we have examined this already. Where else? Am I doing something wrong? Oh, there is a red shield. I've seen it here. How about this guy?
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Oh, yeah. Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
Let's bury this corpse. Call it a quest.
He found him! Hussar's caught, he's sent! Come on!
Okay. Where is he? How am I supposed to follow him? I don't even see the dog. Where is the dog? Goodness. How do you follow a dog if he's ran off? Can't I use my Witcher senses to follow the dog? Oh, yes I can. What's this? Oh, here he is.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts, landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastian! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted.
Yeah.
They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
He should just put on some other clothes, the other uniform, if he's deserted.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
Alright then. So that's how you do quests. Okay, I've learned some of the quest mechanics. Oh, glorious sound. So you need to use Witcher's senses if you don't know what to do. That's basically the lesson here. To have your host come to you, press X. Yes, guys. Ferko says yes, you can walk with while Witcher's sense. Okay, what do you think of the game so far, Nagi? Says Samuel. Yeah, playable. Ferko says I picked most of the loot here in several trips. And did it pay off, Ferko? I'm not sure. And hello guys. And Nia Wolf says there is nothing timed as far as I know, but some side quests influence events in Maiden Quest. Oh, that's good. And side quests tell nice stories. Yes, we've seen this. So, where is Roach? Here he is. Good boy. So, now, why can't we just cycle through the quests? So, completed. We have completed this quest. I don't know what reward I received. Why does this has an exclamation? Why does this have an exclamation mark? Because it's a quest. Kind of obvious if it's in quests. And I have a contract, but I would probably return to the village, spend the night there, and sell the loot from the battlefield. Question is, where is the battlefield anyway? This must be the battlefield, and undiscovered location. Crossroads, ransacked village. Yeah.
Slow now. Whoa.
I'm not sure whether we should have more loot. But where else would we find ashes? These guys have some water. Yeah, I think that's enough. I guess we will ride to the village and sell it. We just can follow the quest line, right? Taking another path. Where is this taking me? Why am I riding north if I... Ah, I see. There is... No, I'd better not drive that way. I don't want to discover too many new things, yeah? I want to drive the road, the same road we came here. Oh no, monster nest, that's what I feared. We should certainly gallop away from it. I'm not in the mood. Yeah, we'll just go to this road and... Oh, there was something like a world map there.
Whoa there, Roach.
Just hop over it.
Come on.
Okay. So it leads us this way. Okay, this is good.
Let's go. Whoa there, Roach. Slow now. Whoa.
Yeah, we need to go here in this direction. Oh, there was a sign on the tree.
Come on now.
Can we read? I guess we can. Bandits calling themselves Temeria's soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects.
Winds howling.
Assisting or sheltering them in any way will summarily summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by imperial law. Okay. Yeah, wind's howling. What does it mean? Wow, I don't like the sky.
Whoa!
No, that's the wrong way.
Come on.
We better gallop.
Not so fast, Roach.
What is this red thing? No, probably some enemies. I don't want to get into the fight with them. I like the galloping though.
Slow now. Whoa.
But it's hard to control the horse in gallop. Out of the way!
Whoa there, Roach.
Yeah, actually, this is a good idea to... Where is Vesemir's horse? Is the merchant still out?
Patrollers will never believe it.
Yes.
Greetings.
I've got some more loot for you.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Two gold. Okay. And where are the axes? I'm sure I found some axes as well. Yeah, junk. Okay. Ah, good. So brother missing, we can sell that. We will not sell the devil by the well. Good. So this was our first side quest. What was it called? Brother missing. And Vita on the other side. It never became so frustrating to look at something. What are you talking about, guys? Yeah, Wolf says one of the things I don't like in this game is the GPS gameplay. Following a marker on a minimap is a bit boring and doesn't help learning to navigate through the world. Yeah, well, I must say I'm getting used to it by now. I mean, every game does it. I guess it's for the better. What do you expect in modern gaming? Yeah, Oblivion started it, everyone else copied. On the other side, it never became so frustrating to look for something. Exactly, Vita. I actually like this, how it was done, that we didn't know the exact location. It was just an area on the map, and even searching in that area was time consuming enough. So I don't mind the quest markers because they, if you don't know exact location, then you just don't know it and the game lets you find it on your own. So it was fun. Yeah, Wolf say they could still place a marker on the map in the menu, minimap, attention, yeah, whatever. No, I think it's a good way how they did it here. At least for this particular quest, I was completely
take care.
Completely happy about how much they told us where to look. We still had to do the rest ourselves. So is there something like a... Oh, hello cat. Like a bed and breakfast here? Can we have that? Do we need that? Do we need sleep?
Something else you'll be needing.
Bed and breakfast. Nothing like that?
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
I don't think there is something like sleep and stuff. Why are some items red? Cannot be sold. Ah, okay. I cannot sell my alchemy items or books or food. I could sell potions and bombs, probably. Good. Regenerates vitality. Yeah. It's okay.
Farewell.
Ow!
What happened? Be careful out there. Why is it so dark? Can I equip a torch? I should be able to equip a torch, yeah? Drop? I don't want to drop. Where do you equip a torch? Do you equip it as a weapon? If I say I don't need my steel sword, I can't equip a torch. How do you use a torch? Oh, I like how he considers his sword. And I like how the character just stands normally relaxed, you know. I always had a funny feeling when I saw these animated heavy breathing, like the chest and the breasts rising and lowering in many of these idle animation characters and NPCs, and in so many games like Skyrim, Oblivion, and lots of other games like this. You're breathing like deep in, deep out. Take a deep breath. It was like this, and he's breathing normally. His chest practically doesn't move, such as mine doesn't move if I breathe in a normal way. So that's quite a progress in idle animation. But how do I light up this dim place? Look at this, I can't see anything. So I'd like to equip a torch. How do you equip a torch? We will... Please leave it in the comments. How do I equip the torch? Thank you for watching. We will continue with the other side quest probably this evening. I've got some things to do, and there should be... Oh, what's the time anyway? Yeah, so in about 4 or 5 hours we could have another session. If you like, hang around here, and I'll see you next time. Let me just save this. I can override this, can't I? Good. Thanks for watching.